Hi, and welcome back to Stress Less in September. We're now into week 3, and it's Wednesday, September 22nd. So, our second lesson of this week. And I want to just ask you, how's it going? So, wondering, we talked last time on Monday about your support network and doing some things to try to strengthen that, whether it's trying to find a buddy or add somebody to your network that you can intentionally connect with, or whether it's using somebody already in your circle of support that you can, again, be more intentional about. Maybe set up a regular time or go for a walk or some way to try to connect a little bit on a deeper level that you're both agree that you can share a little bit of what's going on, especially about some of the stress in your lives. And that can be a big relief sometimes. All right, so sometimes it's not always easy to find somebody like that. And so, before I go into that, I'm sorry, I want to remind you about the strategic support groups. And, again, I've just highlighted this 3-to-1 ratio. In other words, don't spend a whole session when you're talking with a group and complaining and venting. Spend some time strategizing and focusing on what you can do about the situation and try to come up with some positives, some solutions. Okay, so what I was going to say is that sometimes there isn't somebody always available, right? So maybe there's a situation and you want to just kind of decompress and take some time, and maybe there isn't somebody to talk to. Journaling can always help, so that's one way. You can take a little time to write yourself a note. That's one way to kind of express it, and it helps to see things in black and white. But heart breathing is another way, and this is a quick exercise that I'd like to do with you right now. So just sit comfortably, and you can close your eyes if you like. You don't have to, but this is just going to be a kind of a brief little exercise. And simply first become aware that you are breathing, and the miracle of this to keep you alive. You don't have to do anything special with the breath. Just let yourself breathe. And as you breathe, notice there's this quality of expansion that occurs. It's totally natural. As you breathe in, you can feel the lungs fill and expand. And as you breathe out, you can feel them settling and dissolving. So just getting a sense of that expansion on the in-breath, settling and dissolving on the out-breath. Now for another breath, imagine that you can breathe right into the center of your chest, almost as if your nostrils were on your chest or over your heart. And as you breathe in, sense that quality of expansion deepen, as if the breath were nourishing or strengthening the heart. And as you breathe out, sense the breath exhaling almost as an offering from your heart. So just do that for a few breaths. And now bring to mind something that brings you strength or inspires you. For some, this may be a religious aspect or faith. For others, it's your deepest motivation for the work you do, helping others perhaps, remembering the big why or your purpose. For some, it might be a specific individual or your kids or the patient you're about to interact with. Or it could be thinking about the community that supports them. Really, it's anything that brings a sense of strength or inspiration or positive motivation. And you can actually imagine breathing it into your heart, and it's strengthening and nourishing your heart And as you breathe out, you're sending that intention or motivation out into the space around you so that you're connecting to your compassionate strength, taking it into yourself, and then sending it out as an offering. And so just releasing that focus on the heart breathing, and you can open your eyes if you've had them closed. And, this can all be done in a few breaths once you get the hang of it. So it's a little like that breathing compassion in and out. You can do this and maybe like while you're washing your hands or something like that, or getting ready for the next task or the next patient. But it has been shown to increase positive emotions like hope and social connectedness. So try this. This is just a nice, easy way, and I'll attach the handout so you can refer to it if you want to try it again. But another way to think about all of this is really trying to deepen our capacity to listen. So with those connections, instead of thinking of it in terms of quantity, how many you have in your network, think about it in terms of quality and how can you really deepen the connection you have with some of those folks. And so empathic listening is one way to do that. So with empathy, what happens is that, we receive, when we give and receive empathy, it produces a kind of an almost magical neurotransmitter called oxytocin, which creates a sense of trust and cooperation. And these are keys in negotiating, resolving conflict, whether it's between couples or in communities or whatever. And so there is a connection at the bottom here. There are 7 different ways to increase your empathic listening. If you want to read that whole article, you can click into that. But you'll see there's things that you've probably come across before, reflecting back what others say to you, emphasizing the feeling, so kind of reading between the lines, what's this person really feeling, paying attention to body language, asking open-ended questions, slowing down and taking a deep breath to calm yourself. And I think what's helpful here, and for the next one as well, avoiding snap judgments, is that you're really listening with your full capacity. So instead of trying to come up with what your response is or what's on your agenda, listening with the full intent to really capture that person's message. And so try this. This might be kind of something that can really help in those relationships that are supportive. They can certainly help in any relationships. So now I want to talk also briefly, this is another thing that you can try, and I know you're probably quite aware of this, but I just did a little bit of research on this, and it was easy enough to come up with, this statement about the power of giving. The power of giving comes from a selfless act where you simply give from your heart. This act of giving is not tied to any special event, holiday, or celebration. It's merely a time when you give from the heart because you want to share what you have. Show your appreciation and you give because you truly care. So here are just some benefits. This is from an article. You can also read this if you have a little extra time on the benefits, the health benefits of giving. So this is another way to increase our capacity of that care and connection with others around us. So to finish off today, what I'd like to do is do a relaxation meditation, and it's called the smile meditation. So I'm going to give you this image. Hopefully it makes you smile. This is actually my grandson, Eric, and it's an easy way for me to tap into a sense of joy and care, because he just, it just makes me smile just by looking at him. But so, okay, so let's do this. And this will take maybe, I think, maybe 6-7 minutes, okay? Now, just as a way of an introduction, an attitude of friendliness in ourselves, to ourselves, kindness is a key predictor in setting the stage for a good mindfulness practice. So when we add kindness to mindfulness, we get kindfulness. So asking yourself, what's your typical attitude towards yourself? Does the inner critic come up sometimes? Are you kind of, critical, harsh with yourselves? And how often are we really friendly and caring and comforting to ourselves, the way we might be to a good friend? So this is the idea here. We try to learn to befriend ourselves, and we're also going to try to fit in a self-compassion practice as well, and that'll be in Friday's session. So bring yourself to a comfortable position so that you can be alert and at ease, gently closing your eyes, or if you would prefer, a soft, unfocused gaze so that you can tune inward. Take a few nice deep breaths, filling the chest and lungs, lengthening the inhale, and slowly and evenly exhaling, releasing, relaxing, and letting go. Bring relaxed attention to your face, around your eyes, around your mouth and your jaw. And let that spread down into your neck and shoulders, allowing them to drop and relax, almost like ice melting to water, water dissolving to gas. See if you can let your hands rest in an easy, effortless way. Noticing any sensations that are there. Let your chest be open, feeling sensations in the heart area, softening and letting go. Allow your belly to be relaxed. And receive the next breath into a softening belly. And then the next one. Relax the entire pelvic region. Letting your attention flow down into your legs and feet. And when you reach your feet, just getting a sense of that connection to the ground. And then open to feeling your body all at once as a field of sensations from your feet on up to the top of your head. And amidst this field of sensations, noticing the breath as it moves in and out of the body, just feeling each breath. And whenever your attention wanders, without any judgment or criticism, bring your focus gently back to your breath. Now, here's where the smile comes in. Allow a smile to settle on your face, even if it's just a half smile. If it helps to think of something or someone that naturally makes you smile or laugh, maybe smiling with a friend or buddy, or someone close, or maybe a child playing or a puppy or a kitty, whatever works for you. And feel your smile spread up to your eyes, feeling the eyes and the skin soften and sensing the outer corners of the eyes uplifted by your smile. Sense the smile at your mouth and sense the inside of the mouth and your cheeks smiling. Now visualize and feel the smile spread to your chest and heart, creating a space for whatever you find there as the smile grows into this area. And again, anytime your attention wanders, just bring it back without any judgment or criticism, back to the warmth and ease of your smile. Now returning back to your eyes, softening and relaxing again, feeling the smile at your mouth, opening the smile in your heart and chest, and now letting the smile spread to your whole body, inside and out, creating a relaxed, open, internal atmosphere. And imagine this smiling presence spreading outward so the whole space around you is filled with the warmth of a smile. And rest in this receptive openness. Simply rest and feel and notice. And as you move through the day, explore bringing this sense of a smile to yourself and your interactions with others, noticing the effect it has on you and them. And now bringing your awareness back to your body, sitting here, slowly opening the eyes as we finish this smile meditation. All right, so maybe just checking in with yourself before you move on, just noticing what that feels like. And as I said at the very end there, see if you can kind of bring this sense of a smiling presence with you to the next interactions and see how that makes a difference with people in your social network as well. So thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again on Friday. Enjoy trying either the heart breathing or the smile meditation, or just anything that helps you connect with others better, maybe a little deeper listening practice. Thanks so much. Take good care.